how do you think you'll use Finch from this point on? He's looked pretty good in his first 2 times out.
Well, he'll continue to get more and more opportunities, and we want to continue to get him on the field more and more and give him more touches, definitely.
Is he getting better in those things that?
Yes, practicing and well understanding everything that he has to do and getting checks from the sidelines and, and where protection is and, all of that is he's getting, definitely stronger and better at it.
Did he get enough in during camp to, while he was out, he could still learn as he went while he was waiting to come back?
Yeah, but, from week to week, as you watch our offense, we have adjustments and changes and different wrinkles. So you're kind of evolving as you go through the year. So it's not that easy to miss that much time and to still be up to speed mentally. But he's a sharp guy and is working hard at it, and we want him on the field more and more.
The fourth quarter issues, is it most frustrating because it keeps happening, or is it most frustrating because you don't know why it keeps happening?
It's both, because I know we're capable of it. It hasn't been this way in the past. We've been here a long time and how we do things, and it's funny that you have to emphasize it and work some changes, but you don't want it to be something. It's kind of like the more you talk about fumbling, the more you do it sometimes. So you got to watch that. So in the end, it's frustrating because I know we're capable of playing well through the game. When you play that well for 3 quarters, there's no reason it should change when schemes and everything haven't changed at that point in the game.
Any reason why Landry is struggling in the fourth quarter?
Because the team has. Again, so much of the time, success and failure is all of that guy, and I've been saying it when we've done well, he's supported better, whether it be protection, being able to run the football, guys making key catches, all of that together, is part of it.
Not to make an excuse, but is some of it also the younger players being in the game and being in that situation for the first time?
Well, I don't want to say that because if you're playing well throughout the game, there's no reason that should change. And I could see that if we were struggling with those young guys early on and in the middle of the game too. So I don't know. I don't see that has to be an issue.
It seemed like your young players of anyone were the ones that came to play. Stills, Miller, Finch, Jefferson took out TJ Miller.
They're playing well. You guys know I don't talk about freshman classes that much, but these guys are really special, and we got some that aren't playing that are going to be too. So it's an exceptional class. It really is, and they are playing well, as you said. So I wouldn't say those guys aren't, are playing well throughout.
Corey Nelson looked like he got on the field a little more. Was that the case, and how are you trying to sprinkle him in there?
Again, another really good player, and we're trying to give him more opportunities in different places to be on the field. He's got great speed, quickness. Again, his understanding of what we're doing continues to increase, and we've got more and more confidence in him. So hopefully, we want to continue to give him more opportunities.
Spot in like nickel situations, or
well, the way they spread the ball out. Well, we had him in one of our rush positions, last week where Ronell used to be at times. And then we use them, out on the perimeter depending on some of their formations and sets.
Bob, Gary Finkel had run previously against you guys a lot of those jet sweeps, and you guys seem to always, stone those things and cause havoc and fumbles and things like that. They changed that this last week where the guy motioned deeper into the backfield and then takes it and runs straight up the middle.
Well, they still had the jet sweep, and they had they've always had an inside zone too.
I think some of their coaches said that they had added some things or changed some things specifically for your defense.
Yeah, they ran up inside more than more straight ahead, more inside than they have in the past, and there's still gap positions that we're aware of, and and like I said, a time or two we alignment-wise we're poor, and how we adjusted. Another time or two we had a call on that really handicapped us. That wasn't good, so they took advantage of it.
Is it tough to adjust to when you don't practice it and a team?
Not really, because most everyone you play has the inside zone, or has those veers, or those plays that are coming straight downhill, and so. Yeah, it shouldn't be.
You've got a default defense set up where.
Yes, we always should be gap sound, to where even if they run it, we're aware of it and should be in position to make a play on it.
Without naming anybody in particular, what
do you need to have happen with your defensive tackles that's not happening right now? Is it just getting off of blocks or not getting, I mean, I'm just not getting blocks?
A little, you know, penetration, yeah, getting off blocks, getting more pressure, you know, getting upfield, getting more pressure. You know, it's a little bit of all of it.
From a standpoint of getting off blocks, from a coaching standpoint, I mean, how do you teach that technique? And from a player standpoint, is it more technique or is it more want to? Just
Well, the want to's there. These guys, and that's why I said that even the team, you know, we didn't win, but we came to play. Our guys had a great week of practice, and they came into the game, you know, they invested and ready to play. So again, you know, you credit Missouri for playing a good game, and I'm not, you know, our players played hard, so they are playing hard. So it's just continuing to get better in everything that we're doing.
Having 4 scholarships devoted to kickers and punters, and I guess a 5th after the semester, that seems like a lot. How does that affect the
It's a
rest
ton.
of your, yeah, how does that affect the rest of your totals as far as scholarships with other guys?
Well, it's obviously, if you only have 85, it limits you in other areas. So there's no denying that. It's just like a salary cap. You only get so many in every area.
That makes it even more frustrating that you have the inconsistency with so much resources devoted to it.
You don't have to tell me. It is.
Bob, what happened on the opening kickoff? Just not getting off blocks?
Yeah,
or-
well, you know, we over pursued from the field. You know, we have a poor kick, but you know, which also those should throw their scheme off. And you have a guy getting it that isn't supposed to have it, that's supposed to block somebody, and now he has it. And we just over pursued from the field. Our 3 and 4 positions from the field got way too far, you know, to the left, to the boundary where, you know, they thought it was going, and he just, and Travis Lewis gets, he gets pushed by, and then he cut back, and there all of a sudden the seam was right there. You know, the guys to the field needed to push up field and cut it off sooner, and they kind of hesitated, got pinned. The guy came up, blocked him on the side, and then he was out the window, and then our fold guy from the field was too wide. He needs to, you know, be on top of the ball more than he was, and he ended up too wide, and they just split us.
Would that have happened if Ron Hill was there?
Oh, you never know. You know, he's pretty special, but, you know, Trey Millard was in his position and really did well.
Will he be back?
He has a chance to be back this week, though I think that's, you know, I wouldn't say the percentages are great, but they didn't roll him out. But he's recovering really well, and what they had to do was really as little as it could be. They just had a little piece of cartilage, you know, just sucked out of there, and so it was as good as it could have been. So hopefully he's back pretty quick.
I guess on TV early on in the game, they said that DeMarco had to get his hand stitched up because of something that happened in warm-up.
Yeah, at first he went out to catch kickoff returns, just first kickoff warming up. He caught it, and he's had his gloves on and just felt his finger split. So it just, his finger just split wide open, so they had to give him some stitches. Yeah, in the web right here, yeah.
Coach, the spread out their formation all the way across the field, was that one of the reasons you limited your rush on the quarterback?
No, you know, they've always done that, you know, with spreading their 5 receivers out or with running back with them, and so that wasn't anything that was different. I mean, they've always done that.
Does Ryan continue to be a little gimpy in practice, or is he, I'm sure he'll play, but I mean.
Yeah, the good part was he felt Sunday and Monday he was no different than going into the game. So you would hope that as this week goes, he'll feel a little bit better. Yeah, you know, by the end of this week, and playing on grass, I think, you don't have quite the sudden stops and all that you do on that artificial surface. So hopefully he's a little bit better this week.
Winchester seems to make a ton of plays on the punt coverage unit. Is the center normally that active as he is, or is he?
No, he's just he's got great. You know, James is a really hustle guy, great effort. He's got really good speed, and you know, and being he's got really good speed to cover. So he's and a lot of want to. So he's been really good for us.
What is O'Hara's speed like? Because wasn't he the one that almost made the tackle on the?
Yeah, Patrick.
he was tracking that guy.
Yeah, he's a former soccer player. He's got, you know, pretty good wheels.